Don't miss. The guy's running.
Oh, don't be late.
Yeah, don't be late. And he's fucking running up to.
That's good. I'm glad you put a little bit of thought into it.
Oh, thanks.
You did good.
You just said you didn't like it.
You did good. You did good.
Jesus fuck.
Oh, we're up now. We're up, Devin. We're fucking up.
All right.
We're up. I'm going to share it. Smash the share. Twist 2021.
So you got any special plans today?
Me?
This live video has ended, it says.
Yeah, because he had
That was the other one.
What?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was
This
just
one's
the new
New
one.
Year, same twist.
That's what I was doing.
I'm still showing live. It's the real deal.
Oh.
It's the real deal Holyfield right now.
So it's funny. So yesterday, Mike and I are on the phone about 6:30, and like, oh, I gotta go. I got a phone call, and then I'm like, it's 6:30, and I haven't fed the kids dinner yet. And I'm like, oh, I'm
You might not want to say this on the air.
Well, no,
This is
'cause it all
Child
got-
Protection Services.
it all got worked out. So it was funny because I get back on call Mike and I'm like, I'm such a horrible parent. I just had to order pizza because I forgot, and it was getting later in the day. As I'm saying, I'm a horrible parent. Mike's like, I hear Mike in the background. Well, just pull her hair then.
Yeah, Layla comes out. Parker pulled my hair. I'm like, go pull his. And she starts like running to go do it. I'm like, oh God,
Which was hilarious because like I wouldn't. It reminds me of like what my parents must have went through with having twins.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's
Didn't I fucking tell you to mute that shit?
It is
God,
muted.
I don't know how
No,
Chief
it isn't.
put up with your
Have you
shit.
seen that commercial where it's like, all right, now we're going to mute our phones? And she goes, I don't have a mute.
Yeah.
That's him. He refuses to mute his volume.
He doesn't want to shut the media down.
Right.
because there's too many buttons.
It's not.
Then
But-
I got to
but
go
then-
back and turn it all back on. I just don't want it ringing during the show.
You know how old you sound right now, right?
Probably about 44.
54. It adds about 10.
Luckily, I wasn't your dad and a chief of police because you'd be fucked.
Locked up. I'd have
Locked you up.
locked
I'd have shot you numerous
Have you ever,
times.
you've seen Harry Potter multiple times. I would have had you under the stairs, padlock on the outside, no windows.
How do you know I wasn't?
That's basically what you do today. Padlocked under the stairs, downstairs in the basement.
How do you know I'm not?
Because your dad shows up to see
I'm
you.
leaving.
Jesus.
We're off to a great start for fucking 2021.
Yeah. How he wouldn't buy a ring because he has one.
I have real ones.
Oh, real ones?
A state championship football ring and a hole-in-one.
What did
ring.
you produce in that state championship ring?
Lot of team camaraderie, a lot of moral support.
Man, you must have had blisters all over your fingers from the clipboard that you're
A
holding.
lot of embarrassment to your old
No,
man.
actually, the
that was
funny
coaching.
Actually, the funny thing
Is
was
that your kid? No.
the coaches
It's the
named
water boy.
the coaches named me G Smack because I would carry around one of those quarterback muffs with chewing tobacco in it because they couldn't have it in their pockets. So the coaches knew, hey, G Smack. So I'd get over there and know that all they wanted was a dip from me. There's a lot of truth in that.
Oh my God.
I had a broken arm.
They added an extra N to the back of his jersey so that when they had asked Chief, hey, is that your kid? No, different last name.
Yeah.
Bowman and then.
I had a broken arm for the first
Yeah,
half
your
of the
dad
season.
broke it to make sure you didn't get into the game.
Yeah. That doesn't matter for a punter.
Here we go.
What do you get when you put two Minnesotans and a guy from Wisconsin together? Twist. The weekend sports talk. Get ready for some sports chatter where there's sure to be laughing, arguing, and maybe even crying. Now, here are your hosts, Mike Reeves, Matt Benz, and Greg Green Bay Bauman.
Fuck you, 2020.
Happy New Year!
Greg made it another year. I don't know
Twist
how.
Nation, episode 54. The best linebacker in Minnesota Vikings history, Eric Kendricks.
Yeah, I like that.
Is he hurt or is he playing now this week?
We don't want him to play.
No, I wouldn't either.
No, he's on ice for the rest of the year, just like the Vikings.
Yeah.
Breaking news, David Chugabir Bakhtiari,
Bakhtiari.
Hold on, we'll get to that.
he's done for life.
No, he's done
He's
for
retired, right?
Yeah.
He tore his ACL. He's done for a
Retired.
little
I
while.
heard he was
He's like
retired.
700 pounds. He can't recover from that.
He
He's not
throws
Adrian
back
Peterson.
Old Milwaukee's best
Well, okay,
light.
He
like
can
it's going
chug
out
a
of
beer. He should be in the Hall of
3
Fame
seconds.
for beer chugging.
3 seconds. He chugs it faster than Connor, and that's saying something. Holy shit.
No, I'll give him that, but he's not done. It's just the Packers that's going to hurt him in this.
Well, nobody cares about the Packers. Happy New Year, Twist Nation. We're excited to be back. We took the day after Christmas off to unwrap some gifts and spend time with our families, but now we're back to our other family, and we're back thanks to Bricks Bulwarks.
That is correct.
That
Bricks
is
Boat Works.
correct.
Be sure to check out Bricks Boat Works for all your boat storage and winterizing needs. Speaking of winter, head over to mndockandlift.com.
Yeah.
Scroll down and click on the Otter link. Otter has long been the undisputed leader in the development of the highest quality, innovative, portable ice fishing sleds and shelters in the business. Don't forget to enter the promo code TWIST at checkout for a 5% discount on your order.
Solid 8 inches of ice out there in the metro right now, boys. So get that otter out there, plunge some holes.
I was going to go ice fishing on Christmas Eve. Way too cold.
Oh, God.
What
Coulda,
were you gonna
shoulda,
fish
woulda.
in?
What's that?
What were you going to fish in?
I was up in Brainerd for Christmas Eve.
Nobody cares.
There's no such thing as being too cold. to
Let's
ice
get
fish.
it going,
There's heaters.
Tevin. Nobody wants to hear Greg
There's
talk.
heaters, Greg.
I don't. Well, it just took us longer to get up there, so we didn't have enough time.
Took it longer
Now
to
the
get up.
truth comes out.
All right, we are kicking the new year off with everybody's favorite initials game segment. And the first initials of the new year are
PS.
PS.
Piece of
P-
shit.
You already
Yes.
fucking knew that?
No, it came up right there.
Oh,
Yeah, I knew. All right, buddy.
Calm down.
fucking cheating. PS. PS. All right, let me
PS.
center real quick.
You're not centered.
Centered.
Your shit's fucked.
Yeah, center your cheek.
Let's go.
All right. Item number 1 in PS, clue number 1. First appeared in 1958. Clue number 2 is over 500 years old. Clue number 3, easily identified by his beard. Clue number 4, wears red pants and a red hat. Clue number 5. He lives in a village and frequently makes elixirs. Clue number 6. He is blue and is the elder statesman in an
Mike.
animated franchise.
Papa Smurf.
That is correct.
Woo!
The first point of 2021 goes
I
to
love
Mike.
it. Anytime Greg doesn't get it, it's just a victory for Twist.
Fuck off, Greg. Hashtag fog, Twist Nation.
Let's go.
All right. Here we
Juices are flowing.
Item number 2, clue number 1. Was born in Chicago in 1946. Clue number 2. Was a disc jockey for the Armed Forces Vietnam Network during the Vietnam War. Clue number 3. Is a former weatherman. Clue number 4. Had a short-lived late-night CBS talk show.
Mike, Pat Summerall.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Where's my buzzer? There we go. Clue number 5. Frequently seen near puzzles. Clue number 6. The longtime
Greg,
host.
Pat Sajak.
That is correct.
Fuck.
GBG with 1, Mike
go.
with 1. Ben
You
still looking
go.
to score in 2021.
Yep, we'll get there.
Clue number 1. Almost exclusively found underwater. Clue number 2. Connected to the color pink. Clue number 3. First appeared in 1999. Clue number 4. His last name is also his shape.
Greg, Patrick Starfish.
I'm going to give it to you. Patrick Starr, yes, is the correct answer.
Giving it to him. He doesn't need any help.
The shape of a starfish. Yeah.
That's not his name, though,
Yeah.
Greg.
He was just
We'll give
more
it to ya.
specific than he needed to be.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. GBG in the lead with 2, Mike with 1.
go.
Clue number 1. His last name is frequently used in rap songs. Clue number 2. is a former People magazine sexiest man alive. Clue number 3 was in one of the most iconic sketches on Saturday Night Live. Clue number 4 was banker Sam Wheat in 1990.
Greg, Patrick Swayze.
GBG is on a roll today. Prime
Should've let him
form.
Come back.
Here, let's see. What we
Well, his
New
favorite-
year,
his-
same results.
Yeah, his favorite movie's Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, it is. Still wears his leather chaps.
Yeah,
They're
unbelievable.
leather pants. They're not chaps.
All right, we're gonna serve one up for Mike. Yes, this feels like a Mike one.
It does.
Clue number 1 are infrequently highlighted by mainstream media. Clue number 2. The first one to become a household name, arguably, was in 1972.
Damn it, that's not what I was thinking. Okay, refresh, Mike. Bloop, bloop.
Clue number 3. Often work under contract.
Matt, porn star.
Oh, Matt snipes it.
I knew it.
I was just. You were thinking part.
I'm on the board. Let's fucking go. Let's go.
I was gonna say prostitution slut.
I know you were, but I was thinking.
All right, next item in PS. Clue number 1. Founded in 1968. Clue number 2. Had an initial connection with a group from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Matt,
Oh God!
Paul Simon.
Incorrect. Matt is out for the rest of this item.
Look at Greg. He's so focused now. He said Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I have to get this. I have to get this. Street cred.
I'll get it. I'll get it anyway.
Clue number 3. Connected to a gorilla.
Greg Bauman.
Greg, Phoenix Suns.
Wow, GBG with 4, 1 away from victory.
How does Phoenix Suns have to do with the Milwaukee, Wisconsin?
Don't worry about it.
Because did they start there?
All I know is that they're connected to a gorilla.
Damn it.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
We're in it. We're in it.
How are you in it?
I got one.
Yeah, we're on the board, dude.
You guys combined aren't in it.
You have
Right.
3.
They're
4.
about as in it as Cardboard Doge.
He has 4.
Yeah, he has 4.
He's one away.
All right. Possibly the last item in PS. Clue number 1. Several of these can be seen in 2012's The Dark Knight Rises. Clue number 2. Established in 1933.
That's like when Greg was in high school, so of course he's gonna get this.
Clue number 3. Has a connection to a specific kind of curtain. Uh-oh. GBG's on it. Clue number 4. Is connected to a ketchup brand. Clue number 5. Seen in...
Greg, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Baby, look at me. Look at me. Your money, and you know what else? You're a big winner tonight.
Woo!
You're a big winner.
Well, I think we should just leave. Come back next week. Try this again.
Yeah.
Here.
I got one.
I got one. We're on the board.
I would have felt good with porn star.
Oh, I feel really good with
See,
that.
he basically gave you a clue
He gave
saying
me a
it was
category.
with me.
He gave me a category. It was going to be greasy.
Take a little offense to that, but
You shouldn't.
I don't.
Yeah, no.
All right. We will get moving right along after the GBG win to...
The ass whooping.
Fuck off, Greg.
Greg, that's your highlight of the show. Now let it the men talk.
Yeah.
to
All right?
Would You Rather.
All right.
Wisconsinites.
Greg's gonna say he would rather on all these, but guarantee it. I don't even know what they say.
Sources say he would rather.
All right. You guys ready?
Bring it.
Here we go. Would you rather be poor but help people
No.
The other one.
or become incredibly rich by hurting people?
Oh, please, Mike.
That's a tough one.
Show me the money.
Yeah, I would rather be rich, unfortunately. That's no.
That's a tough one.
No. How poor are we talking, Tevin?
Please, sir, can I have some more?
I'm gonna say,
That
say
poor.
begging on the street corner poor.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
No.
No.
Been there, done that.
I can't do that again.
Again.
Yeah, no, I've been there, done that.
All
Got
right,
the T-shirt.
then would you rather humans go to the moon again
They've
or
never
go to
been.
Mars?
They've never been.
I say
I
go to
want to go to
Mars.
Mars. Yeah, I want to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that UFO that landed in the ocean?
No,
Last
is it
night?
last night?
Landed
Really?
in the ocean. There was no flights in the area.
Well, according to the government, they're real. So
Yeah. They're coming, dude.
That's cool. Yeah.
2021, man.
Mars.
Yeah.
Mars.
All right. Would you rather know the uncomfortable truth of the world or believe a comforting lie?
Oh, lie.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a feeling there's some shit going on that I really don't want to know.
I
about.
don't want to know.
No, see, I'm the opposite. I want to know what's really going on.
Tevin's woke.
Shelter us.
Tevin's fucking woke.
I'm all about the conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Would you rather die in 20 years with no regrets or die in 50 years with many regrets?
50. 100%.
20.
No, I get 30 more years.
That's okay. You're gonna be old as shit, shitting your pants, having your kid wipe your ass.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's going to happen to him either way.
Knee deep in a fucking handle.
No, I want 30 more years with regrets.
So 50 more years, you're gonna be old as dirt.
Good.
I'll go 20 with no more regrets.
Yeah.
No
You'll
regrets.
still be 118. Fuck. Lived a good
I was
life.
going to say, I don't know if I want to live to be 90.
That's not even fair.
All right. Moving right along. Would you rather be transported permanently 500 years into the future or 500 years into the past?
Oh, 500 years in the past. I would kill it.
I don't
No.
think there will be anything in the future.
The
bro.
future.
You'll be all by yourself. Everybody's gonna kill each other, dude.
No, the past? You kidding me? I'm going to be on a hoverboard in my
500 years,
spacecraft.
But in the
year would
past,
that-
you know
what
how-
year
you know
would
how
that
thi-
be 1500.
Yeah, you would know how things are going.
Porn's not even going to be existent. It's going to be all
You could
virtual.
create it all. You could create
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
But 500 years, you're not going to know what's going on.
You would
What
be
year
like-
was it in 500 years ago?
1500.
20.
You'd want to live in the 1500s.
I don't. What was even going on?
They
There?
did. You couldn't even have a sleep number back then. Fuck, you're nuts.
Dude,
That was big time. That's
He's
what.
on a roll.
That's when
He's
we first-
fucking rolling.
That's when we first started coming to America. You know,
Oh,
you could,
then
you
I
could, you
know.
could start
Then
a
that
whole
was
new
bad.
country.
Send me to the future then. That was horrible time.
it looks like the year 1500 was a leap year starting on a Wednesday, and not a lot of good things going on.
None.
Tragic death. People getting a common cold and falling out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your average lifespan is like 32.
Yeah, but you'd have the immunities already built in. You'd be fine.
The first sentence is saying it was the beginning of the end of the world.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
We're not looking too good.
Oh.
All right. Would you rather donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them?
Oh, organs.
I don't know if anyone's going to want my organs.
No.
Nobody's going to want your body either, Greg.
God, you're rotten from the inside.
Can't believe
out.
you found one person who wanted that.
God. How'd you do that?
Jeez. And she said yes.
Photoshop's a wonderful thing, huh?
God.
Jesus. He
Becky
posted a picture
Gerbschmidt.
Of a like a he kind of changed the picture of Brad Pitt a little bit, like just photoshopped it a little bit.
Yeah.
Would you rather be famous when you are alive but forgotten when you die, or unknown when you're alive but famous after you die?
Famous while I'm alive. Who cares when I'm dead?
No, I want to go. I want to go famous after I'm dead. I want to be.
Then you don't
a
get to
legacy.
reap any of the benefits.
Yeah, my kids do. My kids get to be like, I'm GBG's dad.
They already do that. Yeah.
They do that.
Yeah, I'll take famous while I'm alive.
Alive for sure.
Would you rather go to jail for 4 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did but always have to live in fear of being caught?
That's a tough one because
No, it's not. I'm not going to jail.
Exactly.
Why?
Yeah.
You can do time.
4 years?
That's a lot.
Or just walk around like, oh,
2.5.
no.
You do the rest on parole.
It doesn't matter. I'm
No,
not
that-
going.
You can't change it.
Half and you do the rest on parole.
I
It's
got
not it's easy time.
You
Oh
can't
my
do it.
We're not in
God.
California here. This is Minnesota, man. Just go do the time.
Spoken from the guy who's done it. and
Just do
is-
time, man.
no.
Yeah, the 4. You got to do 4.
What was the
legitimate
second
years.
part? You get away with it, but you have to live in fear that you might get caught?
Yeah,
But
I'm
it-
living in fear.
But yeah, but it doesn't say, and
Doesn't-
we'll get caught down the
Yeah,
road.
right.
I'm not getting caught. I
I
got away
live in.
with it.
I live in fear all the time.
He's hit a couple speed bumps while he was sipping that fucking brown
Oh,
water.
man.
On the fucking 35W.
Yeah, we'll see in 4 years. So the three of us rob a bank. He gets busted.
Yeah, and
we
we-
walk around
I
in
do the time.
fear
Yeah, we worry that
time.
with
Matt might
fat
throw-
stacks of cash.
Send me books. Put money on
Right.
my cat.
Oh, we'll do, bud.
That's all that matters.
Last,
do.
last one. Would you rather live in the wilderness far from civilization with no human contact?
Yes.
Or live on the streets of a city as a homeless person?
Been there. I've been in both, and I'll take the one without people. Fuck
Oh,
people.
100% the wilderness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I find so funny about these would you rather's with Matt is it's which of your former life situations would you rather
Which one
relive?
was better? Being in the wild, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. And with that, we are moving on to the twist topics of the week.
Lots of good topics.
Sure.
Lots of good ones.
All right. Swoop, swoop, swoop. So, this weekend was the college football playoff. We had Notre Dame losing big to Alabama, and we had Ohio State absolutely mollywhopping Clemson.
Mollywhopping.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to use that in my
What
daily
are your guys'
vernacular.
takeaways from the first round of the college football playoff?
You better put that toy back or daddy's going to mollywhop your ass.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I think that Ohio State might be better than the 11th best team.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with
Yeah, that was
Dabo
stupid.
putting. I mean, that was just stupid. What I thought was, and I was explaining this to my dad last night. This is one of those things where I think it's just Alabama's just so much better that this year where it was all goofy is they were trying to find that second best team, and Clemson, well, with Trevor Lawrence getting, COVID earlier and they lose to Notre Dame. So you're trying, is it Notre Dame that we're going to plug in that spot? Is it Clemson we're going to plug in that spot? And then it's like, well, neither one of those two teams is all that impressive because it's not like Clemson was that impressive against Boston College earlier in the year. It's like, well, we got to do whatever we can to get Ohio State in because
Yeah.
we need that team because they just can't find a team that's as good as Alabama. Alabama was just so much better yesterday.
Yeah, they were saying that Alabama has been ranked #1 in the nation 13 years in a row.
Doesn't surprise me one bit.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah.
And they're always constantly either 1 or 2 in recruiting, but they give up the run. Did you notice that yesterday in yesterday's game? You could run on Alabama.
Yeah.
They let you run because they're not going to give up the chunk plays and they know that they can put up 50 points, which is trippy because Ohio State runs the rock. Sermon will run all over you.
Oh,
Yeah.
you love him. Preach.
I love
Yeah.
him. I love Trey. Put him in. Let's go.
Although
I think we were all surprised, though,
Oh, of course.
that
Yes.
Ohio State won.
yeah,
yes.
I had Grease all over and not on Ohio State.
What impressed me the most though was watching not Trevor Lawrence versus Justin Fields. It was watching an Alabama quarterback actually like outsmart and be able to read a defense, know when to throw the ball, know when to
Smart
hold it.
motherfucker.
He is so smart.
I said it. I said it.
And then in the
Yeah,
next,
you love Mac.
love
the Mac
Mac.
attack.
yeah, and then in the next game, Justin Fields just reacted. I don't think he's an NFL quarterback, but he's a great reaction.
You have to give him credit, though, from this year to last year, and his completion percentage is incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I think he's just got a shitty ball. He can't even throw a spiral.
Well, yeah,
But he can read defenses this year. He goes to his first, second, third, fourth look before he's even making a play.
Yeah, but I don't know how he's going to do against NFL defenses, which is why I would rather have Trevor Lawrence because he's just
yeah.
proven it. I'd rather have Mac.
Wow, you'd rather have all these white quarterbacks. You're racist, Craig. Nothing's changed this year with you.
So I'd rather have Mac over.
I'd rather have Mac over Fields.
I don't know. It's so tough, and it's all based on scheme and team, right? So completely,
Scheme and team, baby.
completely. Like if you get Mac on a team that's built
The Colts.
to pocket,
Yes, he would be great on the Colts.
great at the Colts.
Niners.
Yeah,
Sure, he'd be great anywhere where you don't need a dual threat quarterback.
yeah.
Period.
Which is the way of the NFL.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's racist.
No, not the black part. I'm saying dual threat. Not all fucking.
Unbelievable. Shut the show down.
What about Wilson? Wilson can run the rock.
We're just going to change the name from Twist to Mike and the Two Bigots. God.
Nope, I'm going with
ashamed.
Mac. Give me Mac.
Well, speaking of black people,
Wait, that's right. Let's get the black perspective.
the NBA season has begun.
When I rewatch this show, because I will,
Will you?
because of Tevin's transitions
That's
today.
great.
He is the Corey Cove of this show right now.
Oh
Just trying
my
to. All right,
God.
reeling you back in. Speaking of black people, the NBA has restarted.
So we've got the Wolves losing by 30 points seemingly every game. Steph Curry looking miserable out in Golden State as they continue to lose. What have you guys thought of the early action in the NBA?
I think that
The Bucks are going to win the championship.
no, I think that it's unbelievable how much these guys actually need their preseason. I mean, no one looks like they're hitting their shots. No, everyone's getting hurt. Whether it's a little tweak. I mean, I've never followed fantasy until I did this year.
Yeah.
But
I could tell
the
last
term
year.
the term DTD is listed all over the place, which is day-to-day injuries.
I thought it was down to dick. No.
Yeah, that
Day-to-day injuries. You never. I mean, I don't know. I've never heard that all the time because these guys didn't get, the preseason that they're used to.
Yeah.
They're tweaking things. They're pulling
That's
hammies.
the thing. It's just like in the NFL. They didn't have their preseason.
Yeah, LeBron had a month and a half
And they
off.
get hurt. And of course, when they have such a short offseason, they don't want to touch a basketball. They don't want to think about basketball. They want to just enjoy their offseason. So you can see it. Nobody is up to stamina, and it's just sloppy as shit. It's sloppy.
Well, what I took away was the top picks in the draft are head and shoulders better out of the gate. I think it's going to take a while for some of the other people too, but like LaMelo's had some learning curves, but he still had damn near triple-double a few times. And Anthony Edwards has looked phenomenal to me.
Yeah.
He's I think they need to unleash him more with Cat out.
And
It's
the
like he
Lakers
should be
are fucking insane.
Oh, the Lakers are going to win it again.
Insane.
Yeah.
They really, and barring a huge injury, they made great offseason moves. The fact that they could get better and lose some of the pieces that they did, I got a heart on right now.
I know you.
And I have jeans on, so it hurts a little. I love
see
it.
the table prop?
LeBron, bing! My mic starts just sliding down from the rays of the table. You got a good segue for that. You got a boner segment, Tegway?
No, unfortunately, there's no boner references to the Washington football team. Who is it possible that they could take a chance on NDSU's shining star, Carson Wentz?
I like that.
Where'd you go to college, Tevin?
NDSU, home of Tim Polasek.
If you could never tell by our backgrounds here, Tevin's a 6'5" black man, but he's got a pair of 8-size cleats back here. I don't know what the hell's going on with that.
He's not, by the way, he's not 6'5".
Can Wentz go? Okay. He would have to get traded.
Oh, wow. Brilliant.
Yeah,
Because-
thanks, because that's all they've been talking about is the $100 million that Philly still owes him.
59 if they were to cut him.
Yeah.
59
Dead
is what-
money.
Dead cap.
Yeah, but they can stretch it over 4 years.
My big
Which
thing
they
is,
would, and they will.
My big thing is I thought that he would be a great fit there, but I don't necessarily know if they would trade him interconference, even though the storyline would be fucking great. Revenge games twice a year.
Yeah.
All that.
I think I think that he'd be a good fit there.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you look at where guys are going to go with the draft and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think a better fit for Carson Wentz would be the 49ers if they don't get a quarterback in the draft.
Right, and Matt pinned the tail on the donkey. They're not trading him inside the division.
Right.
That just doesn't happen. The Packers, they knew Brett Favre wanted to come to the Vikings. They sent him to the Jets.
Yeah.
They're like, we're not doing that, especially with Brett Favre.
Yeah.
But the division teams just don't hand over quarterbacks.
Yep.
There's no way. It's like, what if we miss something with him? We hand him over, and they just
And he
wallop
whoops
us
your
for
ass
the next
twice a
10
year,
years.
every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's gone. I just don't think he's going
Yeah.
to the what the fucks. Is it just me, or every time you see WFT, I know it's flipped around, but I'm always like, what? Why are they putting what the fuck? And
I just love it when the announcers just read the football team.
Yeah.
It's like, why can't you just say Washington?
is it going to be the Cleveland baseball team then next year too?
No, because they already
Spiders.
they're staying with the Indians next year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One more
for
year.
one more year, but
Yeah.
after that.
So they're never going to have that one buffer year.
But Washington's, aren't they going to keep WFT next year?
Yeah.
That's
Stupid.
the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should just
Fold. They should fold.
They should fold. They should be
They should move
out.
them somewhere else.
That is what
make
happened.
Them an
Make 'em-
expansion team and just
Well,
rebrand.
But the in the same conference, when you have the Cowboys and the Redskins, they both have the exact same problems for the exact same reason. They have really rich men who make too many freaking decisions. I found out this week, listening to the radio, that the reason why they were so big on getting Dwayne Haskins was because Dwayne Haskins went to high school with Schneider's kid.
sure.
Yeah.
That is the stupidest reason in the history of the world to put a quarterback on your roster.
Yeah, people are so dumb. Speaking of radios, what was it like as a kid listening to a radio like TV now?
Oh, the chief would be like, "Hey, turn that on, and
Turn the dial in.
turn the radio, the rabbit ears, and get a good signal."
And he'd listen to scary movies at night.
Yeah.
And shit.
Scary stories in front of the big radio.
Greg would be dipping into Chiefs brown water, and he'd be filling it up with regular water and diluting it. You
Unbelievable.
know how you did it. Good for you.
I never did that.
Yeah, right.
Not at.
What do you got next?
Chiefs behind the scenes aiming his gun at Greg right now. You can't see that.
You think he's not? He's got the gun in the pocket right now.
Yeah,
Of course
hell
he
yeah.
does.
Why wouldn't he?
Safe as can be.
All right. Will Cam Newton have a job next year?
No.
I think
Yes.
I think he will, but I think it'll be under the same parameters that this year was.
No.
It'll be a 1-year deal for minimum.
He literally
He won't-
proved that he's
I-
horrible.
I think he'll have a job, but it won't be a starter.
Will it be with New England?
No.
God, no.
No.
They're
no.
about to burn him to the ground over there.
Yeah, he's got to run.
It's going to be.
Yeah, you need to get the fuck away.
They're going to have a new Boston
He'll
Tea
land-
Party with Cam's
yeah,
blood.
he'll land in a California team on the opposite side of the country.
Yeah, you got to find the right team with a mobile quarterback
He's
that
trash.
he just
He's
takes.
not.
Well,
He's
he'll-
trash.
He's bad. I wouldn't even want him as a backup.
I was going to say, he'll be on a team where he is the definite, no questions asked backup.
Correct.
There won't be the Stidham situation where it's like, okay, we got a shitty quarterback right now. Can he fight for the. No, it'll be a place where it's like he's Kyler Murray's backup or Russell Wilson's backup.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Black's
Just-
got to
or
back up a
Justin-
Black.
Or
Huh?
Justin Fields back up.
I like how Mike creates.
Greg's at it again.
Mike creates racial issues.
Oh, I didn't create it. You said it.
I don't even know what color those guys are. I don't see
What do
color.
you mean those guys?
Yeah, those guys, huh, Greg?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The two guys
We're
I
gonna get
mentioned.
canceled. We're getting canceled.
Matt,
for sure.
you and I are leaving well before. Luckily, Chief's got a gun for
Yeah.
when you leave. He's gonna have to shoot through.
All right, last topic. Are the Jags better or worse a fit for Trevor Lawrence over the Jets?
better.
Better, a lot better.
Way better.
Yeah, it's a better team. Period.
Well,
I think they're a better,
better team.
They have a better running back. They have
Correct.
a better number one wide receiver.
Correct.
So they have
They're
better.
gonna. They
who's
got
their number one?
They have their better. Well, they're better weapons for him. And then not only that, but I also think that they can.
DJ Chark.
They can also throw some money at him. I mean,
They're gonna throw some money. That's the big thing. I see them getting like a Robinson in the offseason. That's what's scary.
No, he should go to the Texans.
They're gonna have a lot of pull when all these guys are seeing this fucking golden boy coming out there, and it's like, oh hey, and
think-
we got Cap. They
The
got
better
Cap.
question
That's
is,
the thing.
does he cut his hair?
No,
No.
he won't.
No, it's kind of like
He'll
why.
be in Head and Shoulders with fucking Patty Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
and they'll be fucking.
I was gonna say it's the same thing.
He
as,
will be too.
Why doesn't Anthony Davis get his brow trimmed? Because it's now its signature.
Right.
Trevor's gonna
What's scary is Trevor looks just like his sister.
He is not good looking though. He's got like this weird nose, like, yeah.
Got that rigid jawline.
I bet you
like he
Fabio's
was
his
made
dad.
in a lab. Like he was just formulated in a lab. Like all right.
Basically. Yeah, better fit.
Yeah.
Take that to the bank and cash it.
All right, and since it is the new year where resolutions are made, we've got a new segment for you: 2 resolutions and a lie.
Yeah. So Mike broke this out on me prior to the show.
No, I
Basically-
didn't.
It was like
Basically
4 days
said-
ago.
Thank you, Greg.
It was on the frickin' right here. Hold it up. Yeah, it says 2 resolutions and a lie.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't say that we have to do anything.
And
Nor
what-
was
You
I
know,
told.
you know what it does say? It says 2 resolutions and a lie. A couple months back, Matt watches a different show, and he's like, man, they do this segment called 2 Truths and a Lie, man.
Yeah.
And we should add it to our show. So I figured just by putting
Was I high as fuck? a
2
couple months
resolutions
ago?
and a lie, he would get the fucking gist of it.
I thought, I thought we were gonna have to guess them.
Or
We are going to
or-
guess them.
Or here's what I did. I actually called up Mike and said, "Hey, so is this a thing where we have to do 2 resolutions that we
And then
actually
you
want to
didn't
do,
even
and then
tell
one of
me.
them,
Wow.
one of
So,
them's a bullshit
see?
thing."
So
Actually
he-
using logic to life?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Did you talk to Mike at all this week?
Yeah, talk to him. On
And at
daily.
what point did you just say, "Hey, Mike, what's this 2
No, I
resolutions
figured-
and a lie all about?"
He just called me for my Pornhub account because
Same
I
bit.
get the exclusive content.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
All right, so
good shit.
Go ahead. Why don't you do yours?
Me?
yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
since you're done, that way you'll be done bitching
2
about
resolutions, 1 lie. Number 1. Like how I numbered them. Number 1. Read more books.
Lie.
Number 2. Number 2. Travel to a new destination, not Minnesota. Number 3. Be more frugal.
He didn't even put any effort into
It's
this.
got to be the book.
It's
because,
books is a lie.
because you're already more frugal because you're saving up for a new house,
Right.
And
Who
you
doesn't?
and you always talk about how you and Taylor like to go to new destinations, or want to make that like a goal.
Books lie.
It's books.
Chief? Books. You're fucking all wrong. I set you up for that because frugal is a truth. So therefore, I
Right.
do not want to travel this year outside of Minnesota because I am being more frugal. I do want to read more books. Me and the wife just went to Barnes & Noble and bought a bunch of books.
What a
We've been
waste of
reading.
money. So you're not being more frugal. You just literally wasted
it's-
money
it's
on
a
shit
hobby.
you're not going
Yeah,
to use.
yeah.
That's
We already have
What
been
was-
reading them. What do you
was
mean?
what was the name of the last book that you read from start to finish?
Playboy.
Yeah, what do you mean? Well, monthly.
Captain Underpants.
Monthly. What do you mean, Greg? Monthly.
2 resolutions and a lie.
No, watch. One will be about working out. Watch.
Now I'm already doing that.
Yeah, okay.
Learn a new skill.
Here we fucking go.
Go skydiving. Run a marathon.
Go skydiving.
Go
You're afraid of
skydiving.
heights.
Yeah, you don't like heights.
Yeah, I already knew
I,
that
I
one.
knew when I
knew
put that
one.
on there, but I thought run a marathon might throw you guys off.
You're gonna run a marathon?
Yeah, I want to.
You're fucking.
I could see you doing that.
You're gonna fucking buy a new pair of shoes to run it?
No, I got some new Air Maxes. You saw 'em.
All right, Greg. Let's hear it. I hope one is eating less than fucking.
But I did want
17,000
to.
calories a
So
day.
let's break down this third one. Learn a new skill.
Yeah,
so,
you got to be more specific.
Well, no. Is that like baking chocolate chip cookies? That'd be a new skill.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you don't
Not
know how
out
to
of a tube.
if you don't know how to do that right
I don't
now,
know how to do the tube either. I go to the gas station and buy chocolate chip fucking cookies that are already that I can just max out and eat right away.
I hope you do learn how to cook something besides fucking kebabs.
No, I. First off, I do know how to cook. I'm pretty sure last time we had people.
Oh, there was an argument.
I know what, but I'm just saying a new skill. Like,
Steen says you don't know how to cook.
okay.
All right, I
Steen.
expect,
Let's
I
take
expect you to
Steen's-
invite it over. I'll let you come over to the new house
Yeah,
and,
and
you'll
I'll
cook us up a dinner.
good.
Good. I'll tell Greg how it was after the night's over.
Right.
All right, Greg, go ahead now.
All right, number 1, I will get a gym membership in my name.
Don't ever look at me like that again. He just stared deep into my soul.
In your name or Chief's guest pass?
I just said
In
I'm
your
going to
name?
get a gym membership in my name.
all right.
Number 2, I'm going to read from cover to cover a book I got as a Christmas gift. Or number 3, I will watch the entire series of 2 Netflix or Hulu or whatever shows that you guys recommend to me.
100%. It's a gym in your name because the other 2, you literally don't have to leave your house, and you're a lazy fuck.
Hold on. I haven't guessed yet. I believe that the book thing is true because you have books.
And
I
he
don't know if
loves
you
TV, so why wouldn't he want to watch one that we'd recommend?
I would say the Netflix shows because you don't want to do anything we tell you to do.
Actually, Matt is correct, and it's not for that reason though. It's
do it, yeah.
it's because I just don't have the concentration to go through an entire show. I'll get like a season or 2 in.
He's horseshit.
It took me 4 years to finish watching The Ranch.
This is what's wrong with society.
Wow. So you're gonna get a gym membership.
Yeah, Becky already got. We're going. We're gonna do the couples thing, so it's gonna be in my name.
What type of things can you do at your age?
So when are you going to send me the Facebook request for you and Becky's combined account? That's what I'm trying to figure out here.
For a combined. Oh,
Yeah,
combined Facebook account.
how don't you guys have a conjoined account yet?
Oh, please, no way, no.
Oh, come
the
on.
real question is, are you taking her last name?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. So she's putting a hyphen in her name, right?
I don't want to go that far down in the.
Because you couldn't be GBG anymore.
Yeah, I got a trademark GBG.
Greg Bauman Gerbschmidt. Holy fuck.
Oh, so yeah, do you just like combine her initials to the end of GBG? for
He'll be
one long-
hyphenated. Yeah. GBG hyphen, what's her last name?
Nordby.
Nordby.
Yeah.
Greg, Green Bay Greg Nordby.
Oh, fuck.
He
Good
will,
for you,
too.
Greg.
That's fun.
Good for you.
That was fun.
That was a good one.
All
What do we
right.
got next?
We are moving on to history.
Oh, what do you
101.
got?
Get ready to get learned.
First one's for Greg, I'll tell you that. He was actually there. In 1832, the first curling club in the U.S. opens. Orchard Lake Curling Club.
You met those guys?
Can you tell us about that?
Can I? Yeah, back then they didn't have the technology they did, so it was actually back in the olden days. There's a different type of broom that they used.
Oh my God.
In 1839, the first photo of the moon was taken. French photographer Louis Daguerre.
That ain't how you say it, but good. That was.
It is. I even have it.
That ain't French. Daguerre. No.
Daguerre.
Mike even pointed to this thing. I even have it phonetically spelled out. Is that what it is?
Phonetically, that's exactly what I was going to say, Greg. In 1903, U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt shuts down the In 1903, U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt shuts down the post office in Indianola,
He's fucking piss poor today.
for refusing to accept his appointed postmistress because she was black. So good for him. Shut that shit down.
Jesus fuck. I don't even know what to say. I'm white, so I can't really see.
Yeah, I know.
Devin?
I would say nice to see that the history segment is on brand for you guys today.
1906, Willis Carrier receives a U.S. patent for the world's first air conditioner.
Yes.
Yeah, figured Maddie would like that
Let's
one.
fucking go.
This one's for Greg. 1934, first state liquor store opens in Pennsylvania. He was in line. He took third.
Third, three jugs.
Yeah, 1935, Bruno Hauptmann. Trial begins for kidnap murder of Charles Lindbergh's baby.
Burn him alive.
It was a trial, not a...
Don't care. Justice is served.
Yeah, how dare you steal Charlie Lindbergh's baby?
Yeah.
1960, Senator John F. Kennedy announces his candidacy for U.S. presidency.
JFK.
Great day in America. 1961, Gabrielle Cartieres, American actress, was born in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Is this the first time you're reading these or what?
Do 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 do. She was Andrea.
On 90210.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to pronounce her
Taylor
name
did
either.
just start rewatching Degrassi, and I've never watched
Oh,
it.
with
Okay,
Drake.
what year was that?
That's why I wanted to say she was born in 1961.
Okay, so the characters from 90210
We're in high school.
are supposed to be my age. Graduated the same year from high school as I did. She was born 15 years before me. She's 15 years older. Holy cow. I knew she was older. I mean, they're all older then.
But yeah, 1961.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
1965, New York Jets sign future Pro Football Hall of Fame quarterback Joe Namath to a $427,000 contract over 3 years.
Dirt.
That was a pro football record
Dirt cheap.
at the time.
Broadway Joe.
Kirk Cousins shits on that.
1965, Martin Luther King Jr. begins a drive to register black voters.
Fuck yeah, Tevin.
Good for him.
America. 1968, speaking of black guys, Cuba Gooding Jr. was born.
Is he black?
Oh, yeah.
Thoroughbred.
Show me the money.
Tay Diggs, 1971. He was born. He's a good-looking guy, that Tay. You know who Tay Diggs is?
Tay Diggs.
You've got to.
He helped Stella get her groove back, dude.
Never seen it.
That's racist.
Stella!
Pull up fucking Tay Diggs for him. He just, oof. 1975, Richard Nixon. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, sure, I know him.
Look at that good-looking fella.
Great guy. He's in a lot of those, what's those one movies, Tevin?
What's
Tyler
those
Perry?
ones?
Tyler Perry movies.
He
I
wanted
didn't-
to say those black movies. He did.
I
you guys
I
are-
did though. I respect.
Fucking
I got
New
respect.
Year, same old fucks.
Respect.
Richard Nixon in 1974. He's the reason the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit is imposed.
Good for Rich.
So.
Dick Nixon.
Not a crook.
Yeah.
1979. Sid Vicious.
Yes.
Trial for murder of girlfriend Nancy
shit, huh?
Spungen.
The wrestler?
begins. Sid Vicious.
Sid
no,
Vic-
he was a rock star.
Yeah, he was the lead singer.
You
of
remember the wrestler, Sid Vicious?
No.
What?
Kate
Pull up a
Bosworth.
picture for him.
You
Tevin.
mean-
Wrestler Sid Vicious.
Actually, I think his name was Psycho Sid when wrestling.
No.
When he
Sid
was
Vicious.
when
No,
he was-
I'll take Greg's side. He's usually
Sid Vicious.
Ben's is
there.
right.
Yeah.
Sid Udi, it said.
No, it's Sid Vicious, dude.
you can Google it, or he had like 400 names.
That's his real name, but his wrestling name was Sid Vicious.
Psycho Sid, it says.
Boom.
Yeah.
Sid Justice. Sid. Yeah.
Yeah, 100 of them.
However, Sid Vicious is listed first. So.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
That's because
Tevin.
that's what you Googled.
Well, in 1983, Kate Bosworth was born in Los Angeles.
No, she in.
Superman Returns. She was in that surfing movie too, Blue Crush.
Oh, good flick.
Yeah, blonde in a bikini. Oh yeah, I remember that one. And last, and certainly not least, and speaking of wrestling, 1990 Sting joins Pro
Yeah.
Wrestling's legendary Four Horsemen.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
something else there.
Stinger.
So
Dang.
you're welcome.
Good for you.
You got
Good
learned.
job. Yeah. I gotta do something.
Oh, your turn. Finally, fucking contribute to the show.
Oh, that's all I do. All I do is
Right.
win.
Now we're moving on from history to the sports headlines of the week.
Yeah, from the past to the present.
Hey,
Here we go.
That was good.
PJ Fleck.
Number one.
Roll the boat. Skyuma. Go Gophers. PJ Fleck drawing interest from the NFL. According to Tom Pelissero and the NFL.com, at least one club wants to interview the 40-year-old, and there could be more inquiries on the way. All right, now listen up, Greg. The Lions,
Look at me. He's having a sip
Falcons.
as soon as he's out of the shot.
Falcons, and Texans are looking for head coaches. The Jets will soon join them on the vacancy list.
Jaguars.
Also, the Chargers and Jaguars and maybe the Vikings may be also on the lookout soon. So besides the Vikings, you have the Lions, Falcons, Texans, Chargers, and Jaguars. Which team would you rather be the head coach of?
Chargers.
The Gophers.
Roll the boat. Love that.
Matt and I were talking on the way here. I don't think he works as an NFL
No,
head
he would be
coach.
horrible.
I don't know.
Nobody's
I don't know.
buying into a culture
Yeah.
in the NFL.
I don't know. I think he could.
That type of stuff is great for 3 or 4 years. Then it wears off, and you got to move on to something.
But like
Right.
I was telling Mike on the way here, kids that are being drafted right now are fucking exactly that. They're kids.
Can you see Aaron
The NFL
Rodgers?
is soft as fuck. He
Can you-
wouldn't coach the pack.
I'm saying an established pro.
I could see him coaching a Herbert.
Okay, could you see Drew Brees saying, "Here, roll the boat"? No, that doesn't work.
Those
in
names
college.
aren't on this list, so we're not talking about that.
Okay, here's my point, which I know Mike gets.
Yeah, I do.
It's an established pro is not going to buy into the roll your boat mentality. Yeah, sure, a rookie might, but eventually, Herbert, your goal for him is to become a Drew Brees or an Aaron Rodgers who's not going to buy into roll your boat.
And neither are legitimate college programs. You
Yes.
think Notre Dame or Alabama or some of these are going to let him come row his boat? They're going to be
Sure.
like, we don't even have a fucking lake here.
Let him stay where he's at and establish your brand here.
Yeah. The PJ Fleck Stadium.
Any
there.
interested in Fleck will have to weigh the buyout costs because his Minnesota contract runs through 2026 with $4.6 million coming next year.
It is interesting that out of all of the college football coaches that his name, and Tom Pelissero is a great source.
Yeah.
So I just don't see where it's coming from.
Well,
His agent.
the 4.6 million SEC teams sure shit that
Right.
in
Yeah.
buyouts. You could pass the hat at a booster club meeting all 4.6
Well, they
million
talked
dollars.
about that with the Vikings and Zimmer and Spitz. Like, well, they just signed them both to contract extensions, and we're in COVID. And it's like, if they don't want him, he's gone. They
Right.
don't.
Other
These
than-
are billionaires.
the Browns have like 6 coaches that they're still paying.
Yeah.
Head coaches.
Right.
Packers lose David Bakhtiari to season-ending knee injury in practice. Bakhtiari was chosen to this year's Pro Bowl roster and is one of the best offensive linemen in the NFL. His stellar play is a major contribution to Aaron Rodgers' MVP candidacy and to the Packers' success as a team. Just last month, Bakhtiari signed a 4-year, $103.5 million contract that made him the highest-paid offensive lineman in NFL history. This just shows don't pay people big money.
Packers.
Yeah. Dalvin Cook out for Minnesota Vikings season finale versus the Detroit Lions
R.I.P.
as his father has passed. Cook's father, James Cook, was 46 years old. Saints Alvin Kamara happy to help fantasy managers and his New Orleans charity. Kamara, NFL's record-tying 6 touchdowns, came at the perfect time for fantasy managers who were playing against me in the Super Bowl.
So speaking of fantasy and then Dalvin Cook, so this is, I can't believe I'm saying this out loud.
Yeah.
When I heard his dad died, I was thankful it wasn't the week before because I was in the championship
Isn't
and I
that
had
crazy?
him. But that was my first thought. And I fucking lost that game anyway, so it didn't matter. But like my first thought was like, what if that was the week before and I lost him for not like
For all of these
his poor dad.
ESPN fucking leagues that you see that are doing fucking 2-week things, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, because you're gonna lose to me in the 2
Well,
week
of course I am, but who the fuck plays their players that are good this week?
No, it's horrible.
It's stupid.
And those are all the free ones, though. People that are actually set up for money.
Yeah,
and
yeah. So anyway, Alvin Camaro's charity, Son of a Saint, an organization that mentors boys who have lost their fathers because of death or incarceration, said it received 21 grand so far from nearly 400 fantasy managers that won their Super Bowl.
What a great marketing name for a Saints running back
Son of a
foundation.
Saint.
Son of a Saint.
Beautiful.
Speaking of fantasy football, I beat fucking
Kansas
Greg.
City Chiefs.
I beat Greg in the championship, and
Yeah.
not the twist one, in our regular one.
Yeah.
And I'll be wearing all 3 of my rings next week for my three-peat. So, fuck you, Greg.
Yeah.
Matt, I took second, so I'm okay with that.
I'm proud of you.
First
you
loser.
swindled them out and hedged your bet like a smart ass Wisconsinite.
Yeah,
Good
that's,
for you.
that's fine.
Kansas City Chiefs to rest Patty Mahomes during the regular season finale. Also, I think they're resting who else? Tyreek's not playing, Clyde's not playing, Kelsey.
Why
won't
would
play.
they?
Exactly, because they have a first round bye and they don't have to play for a first round bye. Interesting.
Is that it?
That's it, folks. That's the headlines for the week.
Wow.
Good for you.
But that's all,
That's
folks. It's the least prepared you've ever been for a show.
I thought it was great. Those were great headlines. You just kept talking around my fucking headlines, you fucking piece of shit. This
All right,
motherfucker.
and now, before we get on to the next segment, I would like to pull everybody's attention to the screen because I believe this is Mama Ben's. And she says she's going to help Mike cook.
Yeah,
See,
help me learn a new skill.
And I can confirm Mama Ben's makes delicious cookies.
Well, hold
So
on.
you're in good hands.
Hold on here. No. I got to pass. Because if I learn to bake, she's not going to bake me anything anymore.
That's a good point.
She's going to be like, Michael, you can do it yourself now. Nope. I'm going to decline the offer. Teach me how to drive a stick or something.
That's some
it
good
happening.
First of all, 2 things. One, that's some good thought to put in that.
Thank you.
Second of all, I love that that Matt's mom does refer to you as Michael.
Yeah.
And number 3, you don't know how to drive stick?
No.
Oh my god.
Are you
So,
fucking kidding
so
me?
quick story. Steen and I used to work together at Famous Dave's. I had off one day. He was working. I stole his car, got it stalled at the light.
Yeah.
I left it. I went back. He was working. It was the first car at a light, and I left it. Walked back to Famous Dave's and was like, Steen, you got to leave work. Your car is in the middle of the road. No, automatic for me.
If we would have done 2 truths and a lie, I would have never guessed that you didn't know how to drive a stick. Wow. I'm extremely disappointed.
I leave that to the other people, Greg.
All right, now we've got loaded questions.
Yeah. Load them up.
A couple of tough questions for you guys.
All
If you
right.
could be a high-ranking officer in one of the armed forces, which one would you choose?
Navy SEALs.
Well, Greg is going to say Navy just in general because he swings that way.
Well, okay, first of all, he said one of the branches, Navy SEALs.
Is not a branch.
Yeah.
That's what I
Let's-
wanna
so
be,
let's
though.
answer the question.
Answer the question the way it's
Navy.
read.
There you go. Fucking shit on you.
I'd go Marines.
Marines. You want to be in the Navy?
Yeah, I want to be a SEAL.
I mean, be a
SEAL Team 6.
You know you can be. You don't have to be in the Navy to be a SEAL. They can recruit you.
fucking kill you in your sleep.
All right, next question.
You wouldn't last 30 seconds.
Oh,
you would.
Fuck yeah, I would.
Ben, yeah,
They'd
Ben,
have
you're
me
not
undercover.
lasting long.
I'd be breaking the fucking.
They don't do
I
undercover.
would be.
This isn't a Fox show.
I'd be in fucking.
Next week.
And where?
I'd
Next
be the
week on the
designated
Seals.
survivor.
Either what are you know, going to Fallujah?
Yes, I would be in a terrorist fucking.
Yeah, with that beard.
Yeah.
Benz would show up to like basic training with his face painted in like all kinks.
I'd be like,
I'm ready to go.
I would have to go on a bender for at least a year before I'd join. They don't even let me in. I'm a felon. So what are we talking about? Next question. Fuck.
All right, approximately how many times a day do you think you look at the clock?
Oh my god.
At least 75.
That's a pretty fucking weird number.
Yeah, I was gonna say 1,000.
Well, I thought it was more than 50, but I'm like 100's too many, so I thought
I'm
75.
not up that much.
But how many times do you look at your phone?
I don't always check the time.
You do because you glance at it.
Not
you can't.
true.
You can't not see the time.
I look at my phone
I'm gonna
so
look at my
much for
phone
the
right
time.
now. Look at my phone. Ready? Oh, time.
That's a cute picture of you and the kids.
Thank you.
It's fucking dumb. I'll say 69 times.
The picture of my kids is fucking dumb.
69 times.
Still going
Nice.
75.
All right.
All right. He goes from that's. You think that's a fucking ugly picture of me and my kids? All right.
All right.
Next question.
Yeah.
What is the scariest movie you've ever seen?
Amityville Horror, the remake.
Exorcism of Emily Rose.
That's a yeah.
The only The only part, if you haven't seen this movie, it's not giving too much
I've
away.
heard this
At the
story.
end of the movie, her body starts curling up, and she speaks in 7 different languages. And the last one is the voice of the devil.
Yeah.
I'm going Saw 3.
Oh, you fucking puss. Jesus, fuck.
Why do we even do a show?
I'm surprised you didn't say Cinderella. Wizard of Oz. I'm surprised
Yeah,
you didn't say
those
that.
wicked
You don't even
stepsisters were
fucking watch scary
scary.
movies, Greg.
I'd say my second
You
though
don't even
is
watch
Wizard of
them.
Oz. That witch gave me nightmares for
Forever. And the
years.
flying monkeys.
Yeah, you were the monkeys. I was the
Yeah.
witch.
Fuck, I was terrified.
And I'm getting yelled at for Saw 3.
I was a fucking
How Saw 3
toddler, Greg.
scary? They have to saw their arm off when they get that's not scary.
You don't like scary movies,
You're-
so you pick some soft ass scary
You're a
movie.
fucking
It's all right, Greg.
prude.
It's all right.
It's
Go
just
home,
because
watch
he's
fucking-
old in his memory. That's the last one he
Go
saw.
home, watch Love, Eat, Pray, and have fucking nightmares tonight.
First
That's
of
all
all,
right.
it's Eat, Pray, Love.
Yeah.
But I've never seen it.
You probably read the book though.
Go have a glass of fucking red wine and watch The Notebook in your new
Little
robe.
Merlot.
Your new robe and your massage thing for your feet.
You got another one?
Yeah, we got one more.
All right.
On a scale from 1 to 10,
11.
8.
how hip are you?
Oh, 40.
25. 69.
I'm hip now and with it.
Yeah.
I'm hip wow with it now.
Yeah.
Twist Nation, you vote.
I'll say like a 4.
If there's a -6, it's
I'm going to
Greg.
be honest, I'm about a 4. And I'm okay with that.
I'm going to be honest. I'm a 12.
I'm hip in my own life. I don't give a fuck what your opinion is. I'm buying a fucking house, so fuck off.
That's pretty hip.
Yeah, that's hip within a while. Suck these nuts.
Ooh.
Right. Now we are going on to, I guess not technically the last.
Greg's about as
I
hip.
can't wait. Oh, Greg.
Greg's about as hip as his last
We just cut
replacement.
Tevin off. Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. I was going to say this is the last NFL Pick'em segment, but we still got the playoffs.
Yeah.
to go. So we're moving on to the NFL Pick'em segment.
Oh, I
You guys
can't
got-
fucking wait.
All right, so before our last episode, we did 2 weeks worth of picks.
Sure fucking did.
And all you don't want to be is in last place. And after, we have a new leaderboard.
Damn it. You're
In first
fucking
place
second.
is me killing you guys.
Bullshit.
44, 31, and 0. Second place is Mike. 39, 36, and 0. And then Matt, 1 game behind him at
All right.
38, 37, and 0.
So how many am I behind you?
5.
All right. So here's the thing.
This is a hogwash.
Here's the thing.
This is hogwash.
Fuck off, Greg.
Yeah, this is
I want
hogwash.
to see everything.
documentation.
I have the whole thing here.
I want documentation.
Every
Yeah,
week.
every week I happen to be
Every week.
winning.
I don't get it, Greg.
How do you guys not?
We picked away from you.
Yeah, hold on. Which week do you want me to?
So how is he pulling ahead of me when he picked some games that were right where you?
So last week, for example,
Yeah.
I was the only one that got the Dolphins right.
'Kay.
You guys cancels those out. You
'Kay.
guys picked the Steelers. We all got the Ravens. We all got the Packers. We all got, or except for Matt. So that's why Matt
'Kay.
would have fallen behind.
Yeah.
So now you're 1 behind him.
So how many games were you up before we last did it?
That would be 1 more week back.
Blasphemy.
I don't know. I'm just fucking. This is
All that really matters is I'm not in
giving
last.
me a headache.
How does this confuse you guys?
Really,
Because-
Matt should lose because he'd have the best mustache.
So I was 3
What's
ahead.
confusing is you're winning.
I was 5 ahead of Mike and 3 ahead of you. Before that was 2 weeks ago. Then 2 weeks ago, the week 15 picks, you got that one right. Okay, great.
All right.
How many are you ahead right now?
I'm
5.
5 ahead of you.
So he's 6 games ahead of me.
I didn't realize this was the Are You Smarter Than a Third Grader?
Yeah,
segment
this is
here.
fucking crazy.
Let's just give us the fucking
He's
games.
fucking got analytics over here to fucking tell
I
me.
did this. I bought this little notepad for a reason. I wanted to save every week because I knew you guys would come back
Chief,
and bitch about it.
You fucking check these stats later, Chief, all right?
If I find out he's lying, you're gonna shoot his left eye out.
Yep.
Do my right eye. I'm not cheating.
All right, what's first game?
First game. This is tough to pick games where teams actually needed to play.
Yeah.
Dolphins at the Bills. Bills are 1 point favorite.
1?
1 point favorite over the Dolphins.
Bills.
Matthew is going with the Bills. Michael. Oh, do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, I get to
I'm
go
going
last.
Bills too.
Good.
Mike.
Yeah, Bills.
All right.
Damn it! I'm going last.
You get to go last. You're in
Yeah,
last.
fuck this.
It's the rules.
Cowboys at the Giants. Cowboys are 3-point favorites. I'm going to go Cowboys. Michael? Dead air.
This is big picks, dude.
Yeah, this is big.
Picks.
Yeah, because you look like a goofball with just a mustache for a month.
He'd have the
Great.
best
I look
mustache.
great. I'd have it all the way down.
No, you can't do. Don't.
No, that's a Fu Manchu.
Yeah, it's
That's handlebars, and that's a mustache.
No,
I
it
can
isn't.
do it.
No, it isn't.
No, we decided.
What do
we
you
did-
mean?
You're going straight Tom Selleck.
No.
Yeah,
I would curl
mustache.
Mustache.
That's fine. You can curl
You
it.
can go
Frank
Raleigh
Viola
you
or
can go
whatever.
Raleigh fingers.
I'm gonna go Cowboys.
Fuck you, Cowboys.
I almost went Giants.
I'm not going.
Cardinals at the
swindle.
Rams. Cardinals at the Rams. Rams are 1-point favorite.
Cardinals.
I'm going Cardinals.
Cardinals. They got a backup quarterback for the Rams.
Yeah.
Packers at Bears. Packers are 5.5-point favorites. I'm going Pack.
Pack.
Heck.
Vikings at the Lions. 7 points in favor of the Vikings. I'm gonna go Lions. That just pissed you guys off because you guys want the Vikings to lose to get a better playoff spot.
Yeah, but they're not. I'm gonna go Vikes.
This is a big pick for you, Matt. You gonna be up?
Such a
You gonna be up till 3:30
Vikes.
watching this game?
Vikes. We're gonna have to bring it on to another week then, because we won't gain.
So we can gain 1 point.
no, I.
You guys can gain
washed.
1 point on me.
No, on
Yeah,
him.
but with us, it's a wash. You'll still be up by a game.
Yeah, but we could gain a
None
game
of
on
those
him.
are worth me going out on a limb for.
Okay.
Yeah, great job.
Okay.
That's
every
NFL
other
week. That's just
Yeah,
what it is.
that's what week
Calm
17 is
down,
all
Greg.
about.
Greg,
Calm down.
He's the one who went.
let's get into some good shit here. Oh yeah, we got some good shit.
All
You're
right.
not up yet.
We are moving right along to the Fantasy Update NBA edition. But
Yeah.
before we do, we got to hear from our good friends over at Thrive Fantasy.
Yeah.
If you ain't thriving, you ain't jiving. Oh, look at that.
All right, Thrive Fantasy. Come hashtag prop up on Thrive Fantasy this season. Thrive Fantasy is a daily fantasy sports app for player props. Use promo code TWIST when you sign up today, and you will receive an instant match bonus of up to $50 on your first deposit of $20 or more. Download Thrive Fantasy on the App Store or Play Store, or by visiting their website, thrivefantasy.com. Sign up and prop up today.
Love it.
Great. Great. Moving on to player to watch.
Why, you're getting skunked?
Oh, I fucking lost. I fucking hate Twist Fantasy. So, GBG and me played. He had Steph Curry going last night when I added this up. I had a question mark. It didn't matter. So 442 to 372. GBG won. I will check right here. Ben's had 476 to Tevin's 426. He had Dame Dollar going. I can't imagine Dame Dollar got you 50 plus to beat Ben's, but I won't assume. I will do a quick check, and let's see if your boy Dame Dollar got you the win. Otherwise, Tevin and I are both at 0-1. Twist Nation, if you are tuning in now and didn't for the loser segment, the three losers will be standing on a corner wearing dresses, holding up a sign saying honk if you suck at fantasy basketball.
I love it.
So Greg already said he's going to wear a little short skirt,
Yeah.
like a
Pencil
prostitution.
skirt.
Okay.
Pencil skirt.
Okay, Tevin already said that he was like going to go to a store and get sized up.
Oh, yeah,
He
I'm getting
did.
sized up.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be at David's Bridal with like
The fucked up thing is you probably wouldn't even look bad in a
Yeah.
in a skirt. All right, so quick check here. Lil Dame 36. You lost.
Holy shit. Still a great
So
game.
it's tough because you got Bradley Beal who goes he had 5 games. Kawhi's got, it just
Yeah.
It's going to even out.
so not
shit.
sure the schedule for next week, but 0-1. Great start.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, and now we're going to the desk of GBG with the player to watch?
I think
yes, Aaron Rodgers.
no,
Yeah.
no. Player to watch this week?
Aaron Jones.
Nope. It's obvious. With Fitzmagic out, can Tua play an entire game, not have that safety net behind him, and win to get into the playoffs? Tua Tagovailoa.
That's good. He sucks.
That's just it. He doesn't,
horrible.
He doesn't have Fitzpatrick to fall
The
back on.
closer.
He's so
The
bad.
closer. They call him the closer.
17 of 26 for 84 yards and a touchdown, and they get the win. Like, oh my! I'd rather. He's
The check
bad.
down. He's the check down king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So player to watch: Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah.
Say that 3 times naked.
And now it's time to scoop chips and cash checks.
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
Benzie's bets.
Thank God I don't have the bets on here from last night because I got raked. So, last week,
Raked.
He had to pay his man.
through the coals.
Oh, okay.
Fuck off. So, overall, last week that we were on air, I went 3-3-0. Rough week. We'll take it.
500.
Overall, I'm 20-13-1. So, we're winning.
We're winning.
We're stacking checks. We're buying homes.
Right.
So since NCAA football is basically on hiatus, we'll go to NBA.
Right.
Let's shuffle into NBA. So I've got Philly versus Charlotte. Philly is favored by 4. I'll take Philly.
Yeah.
Atlanta versus Cleveland. Atlanta's favored by 6.5. I'll take Atlanta. And Houston versus Sacramento, also favored by 6.5. I'll take Houston. So there's that. Philly, Atlanta, Houston. Love that. NFL.
Put your mortgage down on it.
Think I won't.
We're guaranteeing it here
Think
at
I won't?
Twist.
Come on, let's go. Packers versus Bears. I got 4.5. I'll take the Pack. Saints versus Panthers. Saints 6.5. Now they don't have a running back. Put in Jameis. Let's go.
Don't have any running backs, yeah.
Let's go. Jameis. Eating W's. Let's go. And then I got Eagles versus the Washington football team. Eagles are +1. I'll take Jalen in that.
Yeah.
And those are Benzie's bets of the week.
Great.
All right, GBG, it is time for you to put a wrap on the show.
So today is January 2nd, and all any of us have been hearing about for the past 12 months is how horrible 2020 was. However, when you look at all three of us had, great things happen to us all year.
Yeah, Greg was in my wedding.
Yep. And anyone that I see post something on social media that talks about how horrible 2020 is, it could take me about 5 seconds to look at it from a different perspective and tell them something amazing that happened to them this year. My goal for 2020, and what I'm going to ask everyone in Twist Nation to do, is don't let the media fucking determine for you whether or not your year is going to be bad. Give the media a middle finger and tell them, you know what? Screw you. Don't tell me this has been a bad year. Don't tell me this has been challenging. Tell me something good, because if not, I'll find it myself. There's no reason why we need to look at other people to determine whether or not we've had a good year or not.
Yeah.
Take your year by the balls and say, you know what? It's going to be a good year.
Yeah, because life's not tough. It's not like 2019 handed out lollipops and blowjobs all year long. So
Exactly.
give me a break. Dima cash me.
Ah!
Oh, well, Happy New Year, Twist Nation.
Yeah. We love you.
Thanks for tuning in to Greg Suck at Life.
Except for the initials game.
We will see
Where I
you
whooped
next week
Your ass.
for episode Cinco y Cinco.
Derek Brooks.
Twist Nation. We talking sports with a twist, no script. Legends coming through on the guest list. TC, Minnesota, land of the lakes. Boo, Green Bay. That's all I gotta say. Yelling skull with the woes, you know we don't play. We get wild every single day. We got our flaws, but we love our saints. Twist Nation, going like our page.